Well, hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. Mega love shout out to the subscribers and followers of this channel. Today, we are going to study solving linear equations in one variable. This is under Planning by Design, UBD. So this is your teacher, Marife Adonis. So we have here the desired results. So understand how to solve linear equation in one variable. Develop algebraic reasoning and problem solving skills. Solving an equation means finding the value that makes it true. Equations model real world relationships. Now, for essential question, what does it mean to solve an equation? How can algebra help us solve everyday problems? For knowledge and skills, students will know properties of equality such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Then they will learn how to isolate variable and solve linear equations variable, justify its step using reasoning, and apply the price to real world context. Now, let's have this review. So let's start our lesson. So we have the properties of equality. So for our real numbers A, B, and C, A is equals to A, that is reflexive property. If A is equals to B, then B is equals to A, the symmetric property. If A equals to B and B is equal to C, then A is equal to C. That is transitive property. Okay, so let's have this one first. As our first activity, match column A with column B. Arrange the letter to form the hidden words. Okay, two more than a number. So we have here, no, so E. So that means the number two is pure. So number two, that is, number one, I mean, is E. Okay, so that's number one. Two more than a number. So this is E. That's it. The sum of a number and eight. So we have O. So that means number two is O. Okay. Seven subtracted from a number. So we got some here. So I. I. So that means number three is I. Okay. The number decreased by 10. So we have H. That means 4 is H. Then the sum of twice a number and 2. Okay, so we have M. That means number 5 is M. Okay. Then the sum of the number 6, 6 times the sum of a number N and 3. Sixth, okay, so we have L. So that means number 6 is L. Okay, number 7, 9 times the sum of a number and 2. Okay, we have here, okay, so T. That means number 7 is T. Then 4 less than 11 times the number. Okay, so we have V. Number 8 is V. Okay, and number 9, 13 more than 15 times the number. So here, there is. So that means, oh, the word is I love math. Okay. So for unlocking content vocabulary, so before we start, we have this numerical expression consists of numbers and arithmetic operation. It does not contain any unknown variables, equality, or inequality symbols. Algebraic expression is a variable and constant or a combination of constant and variable that are separated by plus or minus. Mathematical equation is statement that the two numbers or two expressions are equal. Constant is a fixed numerical value. Variables, they do not take any fixed values. Values are assigned according to the requirement. Okay, so only constants are fixed value. Next, terms that can be constant variables or constant multiplied by variables. So remember in your polynomials, you studied already. And of course, operations, the four the operations of addition, subtraction, multiplication, division are used to combine the terms with expression are also called operators. And then we have linear equation. It's an algebraic equation where its term has an exponent of 1. And when this equation is graphed, it's always result in the straight line. Now, what is linear equation? In one variable, it is an equation that can be written in the form of ax plus b equals c, where a and b and c are real numbers and a is not equal to 0. So the solution to an equation is a number that when substituted for a variable, it makes the equation true statement. Like from this, no, if A equals B and A equals C and B is equal plus C, for any real numbers A, B, C, example, solve the equation x minus 4 equals negative 10. So we have here x minus 4, negative 10, add 4 to both sides. So we have here okay, then canceled out here. So negative 10 plus 4, that's negative 6. Okay, if you check this, so we have negative 6 minus 4, that's negative 10. So that's correct. Mm. Okay, so for the multiplication property of inequality, if A equality of if A equals B and B times C and equals B times C, for any variables A, B, C, so let's solve the problem. So we have 12y equals 15. So multiply both sides by 12y or 1 over 12. That is, no, so like here we canceled 12. So 1 times y is y. So 15 over 12. So the GCF of 15 and 12 is 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So that's why the final answer is y over 12. Now, solving linear equations, okay, we can have this some no. So first, clear fractions if the equation contains fractions. Eliminate the fractions by multiplying both sides of the equation by the least common denominator. Simplify each side separately. Simplify each side of the equation as much as possible. Use distributive property to clear parentheses and combine like terms as needed. Then isolate the variable terms on one side. Use the addition property to get the terms which is variable on one side of the equation and all constant terms on the other side. So it may be necessary to use addition property and the number of times accomplished. Of course, so number 4, use multiplication property to get variables with a coefficient of 1 on one side and check by substituting the value obtained in step 4 back into original equation. Like for example here, solve the equation 2x plus 9 equals 14. So, 2x plus 9 equals 14. So, add our minus 9 to both sides. So, we have here, cancel this. So, we get 2x. So, 14 minus 9 is 5 divided by 2x or 2. No, cancel this out. So, the answer is 5 over 2. Now, if you want to check your answer, you go back here. No, so from 2x plus 9 equals 14. So we have 2 times 5 over 2 plus 9 equals 14. Okay, so to cancel this out, what remain is 5 plus 9. Therefore, 14 is equals to 14. So that is correct. Okay, now let's try to solve this equation. So the least common denominator here is 3. Mm? So 3 here, no? So times 3. So 3 times 5 or 3 and then close and open parenthesis. Okay. So 3 times 5, that is 15. So this combines. So 15. here, and then 3 times 2, that is 6. Or you can directly cancel this out. That's why you get negative 2a. Then 3 times negative 9 is negative 27. So from here, no, so let's add and subtract 15 here, no? So we have negative 2a is equal to negative 27 minus 15. So we have negative 2a. We add this one, so negative 42 divided by negative 2. So a is equals to 21. Okay, how do you know that your answer is correct? You go back here, no? So to check your answer solution, so we have 5 minus 2 times 21 divided by 3 equals negative 9. So we have 5 minus 21 times 2, that's 42. 42 over 3 equals negative 9. So 5 minus 42 divided by 3. Okay, 42 divided by 3. You have 1, 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So that means our answer is 14. Okay. So 5 minus 14, that's negative 9. So that is correct. Okay. Our answer is correct. Okay, so let's continue here. Say, let's go directly here. So we have 2x. The other is easy, no? So that's because this one includes multiple. So 2x plus 4 minus 4 equals 8 minus 4. So we need to subtract. Then cancel this out. So 2x equals 4 divided by 2. X is equals to 2. Now, how do you know that your answer is correct? So 2 times 2 plus 4 equals 8. So 4 plus 4 equals 8. So 8 is equals to 8. All right. That's it. Correct. Have you all see you around? This is the first day of our class. No? So these are the assessment evidence that we're going to look. And the way to get started is to quit talking and begin by 12:30. That's all, guys. This is the first day of our class. Love you all.